just see how it goes.
Okay, can be either.
It can be either.
Allowed to be either.
Yeah. We won't go gratuitously, but we'll see how it goes. And
I'm not gratuitous.
You're not
I'm
gratuitous.
tight.
You're tight.
Auction.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not tight. I'm selectively generous.
Selectively generous.
There is a difference.
Right.
Have you farted?
No, don't say that. We're only we're 20 seconds in and we don't even have anybody. You know? See, we're now live.
Oh
doing
my
a
God,
live
no.
Darkside.
I'm glad they can't smell your fart then.
It's not my farts. You were the one that was farting earlier. I've no other fart.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh.
Okay. Mine technicality.
Mine, just a minor technicality. You know, just who's farting tonight. You know.
Right. Are we kid friendly? Do we need to call them bottom burps?
No, we don't need.
I've taught my kid to call them bottom burps because I always thought it crude when they say
it's 21:47. Okay,
past the watershed.
We're past the watershed, and we're more than just a little intoxicated.
So I don't.
Which reminds me, if you will please let me stop. Okay, I'd like to say
stop
to the 5 people who have just very graciously, all of us saying, "Come in." I'd like to say, "Hello, YouTube." Oh, Caroline Bell.
Greetings.
Where's the rum? I'll tell you this.
Yeah. Hang on. That's the weak stuff.
That's the weak stuff, by the way, Caroline Bell. I would like to point out Wood's 100 rum weak stuff, 57%, and it's the weak stuff. You know, this is 80% stuff. I've had one of them, and I'm not having any more of them.
What?
No, forget it. I'm not doing it.
It's got this lovely, gentle caramel aroma.
It's got a lovely, gentle hangover feeling as well, you know?
You nearly got that right then.
I nearly got that right, yes. Yeah. Anyway, right. Let me just get this started by saying, hello, YouTube. How you doing? Right.
Greetings.
I know.
Felicitations.
I know you've not seen or heard from me for quite a wee while,
which has been quite nice for you.
Well, you know. The truth is, I am still here. I am still floating around. I am still filming. This is now the 4th trip that I've filmed since my last trip, which would have been whenever.
It was the time before.
Yeah, but
March.
I have
March.
No. The last videos I posted.
Okay.
I've got, this is now 4 trips that are currently sitting in editing limbo. 4. I've got November. I've got the Family Adventure 2.
Pull your finger out, man. Get it done.
Family Adventure 2 in January. Then there was March, and now there's June. The November trip is almost finished. But I have to admit, I am very lax. I am very, very behind in them because work has just been... life is a lot of commitments. I just don't have.
It's been skiving off, doing now, and not bothering.
I've been too busy drinking your Woods 100 rum.
Well, a little bit while we're on holiday.
But yes, so they are coming. Please bear with me. Real life gets in the way. And obviously this is a hobby. It's not my job, so I can only devote so many hours when I can. So it is coming. The first of them is almost finished, so hopefully they will be starting to go up soon. In the meantime, I would like to introduce to, in case you didn't know, Paul. Say hello, Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Hello, Paul. This is Susan's husband.
Yes.
He actually, finally, after a very long time, managed to get away with me. You know, so we have spent a week on...
It's been a laugh.
It has been a bloody good laugh. We've had a fantastic time. We spent quite a wee bit of time down south actually as well, didn't we, in Southern Broads?
Yeah, I've never been there to that time before. I've been across Braden Water,
yeah,
but not gone around.
But it was just basically the River Waveney Centre, and we done that was when we did the Fair Majesty trip. This time we explored Alton Broad, away up to Surlingham, away down the River Shet, which has been causing him much hilarity this week. You know,
it's been getting me already. When an English person says the River Shet, it doesn't sound bad. But when Scotsman says River Shet, it sounds like he's saying that word. You know, that's like
shet. You know,
Yeah.
we're doing
No,
Darkside. We're doing Darkside
No,
here.
it
Go
sounds
for
like
it.
you're saying shit.
Shit.
Yes.
Shet. The River Shet. You know, I've been down the River Shet to see London. It's just a river. You know, I don't know what the issue is, but
No, it's when you say
he's
the
going
River
nuts.
Shet. It
You know?
just like it's just man. Oh.
Anyway, but before we cause you to have an aneurysm with giggling again, okay? He's finally joined me. We've had a great time. I just want to quickly run through some of these messages. Caroline Bell, hello, fantastic. She's also saying, get Paul dressed up.
Dressed up?
Dressed
hang
up.
on. Dressed up as what?
Well, she'll probably want me to get the wigs out and the dresses out and get you to do a wee bit of boogie into Greece. Caroline, we've already done a Greece thing in January. It's coming. It was hilarious.
Hey,
it was very drunken.
I'll tell you who does look good dressed up. Ma Ewan. Bless his cotton socks.
Yeah.
When he's been at after school club and put on a princess dress, he looks gorgeous.
Okay.
He's gorgeous. Yeah.
All right. Chris, oh yes, you will, Russell. Dave, haha, how many beers consumed so far this week? Dave, there's been so many beers consumed this week that we could have probably been
run out of fingers.
Created our own brewery at the moment, you know, and I'll probably be in danger of being a positively breath test for the next month. There's been that much. Mark Lawrence, hi, Mark. We were up at Potterheim today. Keep looking out for you every time I'm up there, but I keep missing you. Hope you're keeping well.
Pottering around.
Pluttering.
Pottering.
Pluttering around. Say hi to Shirley. Hope she is keeping well. Laggies, total envy. We are not up until next week. Yes, I am sorry I missed out on you again this week. Hopefully we'll catch up either September or maybe later on in the year, maybe next year. Hopefully because I really want a wee tour of your boat, by the way, and I think it would be a good wee thing to get the wee two YouTubers together and have a wee interesting wee conversation. Not with this, by the way. This is no. I am going to be drinking this grudgingly, you know, but we'll wait and see. Dave, great week. Oh, what's the weather been like this week? You know,
gorgeous.
I mean, you guys know.
I've been a bit cold in the mornings. I do goosebumps full mornings, 2 mornings.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, well, he is half Italian, but I mean, honestly, I mean, you know what? You know, I'm a Scot. You know,
no.
Yes.
Really? You keep that accent well hidden. We would never ever have known if you hadn't bothered to explain it.
What can I say? You know, I mean,
what can you say intelligently, or what can you say?
I never said anything about intelligence.
Okay.
I never said anything about intelligence. Okay, but you know, I'm a Scot. We're not white up there. Okay.
You're not white.
We're not white. We're pale blue up there. Okay, right? Seriously, I come down here 30 minutes in the sun, factor 50 on, and I've never taken it off since. You know, I've been slathering it all over, you know, and I'm still burning, you know. So yeah, there you go. Welcome to my world, you know. So yeah, it's been a great week, you know. I'm loving it, you know. You can smell me coming with all this bloody stuff. You know,
that's only because you haven't had a bath, you know.
You don't have baths on boats.
Whatever. Stop splitting hairs.
Anyway, drinking is your hobby. No, not drinking is my hobby. Editing is my hobby. Drinking as well. Actually, drinking is kind of my hobby. Actually, I can't argue with that.
That's the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I'll go with
the
that.
Fine point.
Yeah. Waggy's saying hello, Paul.
Hello, Waggy.
Paul, the engine here.
Oh. Bringing that joke back. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah, that's a bad joke.
Robert, hey. Hi,
what?
Russell. Hi, Russell. What am I talking about? Hi, Robert. How you doing? You know, how was life up in Borry, Scotland this week? You know, driving those buses. You know,
he's not there this week, so we don't know.
No, well, Robert is.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You're asking him. I thought he was asking you.
No. I'm saying he's saying hi, Russell.
Where's Robert?
Be with me. You know. You got to be fast, you know, got to be on the ball. You might have spent 9 hours in the pub drinking like 8% cider, you know, but it's still going to be, you know, it's professionalism, you know.
Where?
You know,
Where?
you're seeing it, you know. This
Where?
is right here.
Where?
Totally.
Where?
Absolutely.
Where?
There you go.
Not
You
seeing
see?
it.
Chris, evening, Paul and Russell. Hello, Chris, Caroline Bell. You do shet yourself going down that river.
I tell you one thing.
River
I tell
shit.
you one
river
thing.
shit.
I did.
I'll tell you this. Okay, right. Credit where credit is due. Okay.
No,
right?
hang on. Look, I was first time you ever let me drive on anything other than a straight river. We're going up the River Chet.
The shit.
And right round this blind bend comes this boat the other side. I'm like, oh my god, no. And what am I going to do here? £100. I know it's a no big deal for people that have done it before, but like I'm thinking, I can't wimp out and ask Russell to take controls. And you know what? If the judge of it all is I missed the boat, then it was a success. But I was worried. I was.
Well, you might have been worried, but you hit it well. And the main thing is that obviously I've been doing a wee bit of cruising and everything like that. But we went down to Loddon. We had a nice night in Loddon. We were like we left Loddon going back up, and I was just like, you know, Paul, you want a wee shop? Have a wee shop, you know. So he took over. I went away and did a wee bit. And I'll tell you what, for the last 2 days, Paul's been doing a lot of the cruising, and it's not just been doing the cruising. He's moored. He's left moorings. Yeah. You know, we had the very twisty, narrow river.
What shit?
And he's mastered it. He's spot on every single time. You know, I mean, I've had offered hints and tips and all that, but every time he's been spot on. You know, and the thing is,
freaks. When we were leaving, we'd taken the ropes off, right? And that barge came the other way. I was like, oh my god, night! There's a barge there coming towards us, a boat, and I'm like, oh my god, night! I'm gonna do some damage here. And I was like, bricking it. Anyway, cheers, people, on our War of the World's glasses.
Yeah, War of the World's glasses.
Nice stuff, this. Bit mild, but not too bad.
But yeah, so
cheers.
Cheers. So
hang on. So whatever.
I'm pacing myself.
Just yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, but there's pacing. There's like.
I know. But yeah, so he's been spot on. You know, he's been doing it. He's been looking after it.
I'll take that.
And there was a whole thing I meant to say about this thing, but I can't remember what it was all about. I've lost my train of thought now.
No change there then.
It really isn't. Okay, right. You've been doing on. We'll have to come back to the river shit at some point. Was my boat okay? Russ, it's right in the main river at Loddon. Can't say I saw it, but it didn't look like anything was wrong with any boats down there.
No flames, nothing burned out.
No flames, everything was still floating.
No signs of any wrecks or anything.
No, everything was fine.
Is that good enough?
Russell means we've a turd. Yep. Hope you're all having a fab. Yep. Dave. Yep. We're up in September. We'll bring the alcohol. Hi Russell, long time since we chatted. Yep. Hope you're keeping well, Paul. Dean,
absolutely.
You know, can you still do solo or
100%
is it
average?
Or Mark's asking, can you still do solo or is it an insurance thing? Mark, I can still do solo. Certainly. I just find that I'm having a bit of a better time having a wee chat with people, you know, and spending my holidays with friends, you know.
Solo what?
Solo boating. I used to go. I mean, one of the reasons I got this Thunder, such a big boat, was so that I could, have
people down,
friends, family, whatever, join me, you know, so that I wasn't always like sort of like Billy No Mates, cruising the rivers just by myself, you know, dressing up in schoolgirl outfits and dancing to Rod Stewart, you know, because
I've gone through life being Billy No Mates.
Yeah,
it's got me where I am today.
Yeah, but you weren't getting yourself dolled up in schoolgirl outfits, dancing to Rod Stewart in the middle of the night with the windows open and people passing by from the pub.
Possibly not.
Possibly not. See, I was getting So yeah, it's always good to have some. I mean, he's leading me astray, but he's also
Me?
keeping me on a narrow. You know.
No, I'm not. I'm not leading you astray.
Right, go one.
If Susan knew half of what was happening now, you'd be dead, mate.
Say that again. If Susan knew what I was like doing now,
Carry on, just read the notes.
you know. Keep an eye out for us on board Swallowtail, the Freeman, over the weekend, mate. Hopefully see you. Norfolk Broads Adventures, I'm afraid I'm heading back home on Saturday morning. I'm pretty much back to the marina tomorrow. But if you're floating around, I will keep an eye out for Swallowtail. Definitely, the little Freeman. Excellent, you know. So yeah, we, like I say, we were in the pub for
fucking ages.
Yeah, it really was. We only went there for literally one
drink.
Yeah,
we're only going in for one drink. We won't
do
do what we did before. Just one drink.
One drink.
One drink.
You know?
You can have your cask cider. He's been going on about his cask cider all flipping week. Oh man, I'm thinking if I don't take him there, he's going to be bitching about it for the rest of the year.
You didn't take me anywhere.
What?
I didn't take me anywhere. I said I want go down there.
Yeah, but if we hadn't gone there.
Oh yeah, I would have bitched.
You would have bitched.
Well, I wouldn't have bitched.
Yes, you would.
I wouldn't have bitched.
You're a big girl.
I would have.
Sorry, girls. That's an insult to girls. You would have bitched.
I would have been a wee bit grumpy.
You'd have bitched.
I'd have been a bit grumpy.
We get grumpy. Yeah, and the rest.
But anyway, we were only supposed to be, because we'd gone from Achill up to Potterheim, did the obligatory
pottering around in Potterheim.
Pottering in Pottering.
Not called Potteringham, you.
We went from Achill up to Potterheim.
Dumb fuck.
And we did the obligatory Nathan's visit. Nathan.
Nathan works at Latham. Did you see that?
I did see that, actually.
No, there was a guy behind the till called Nathan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did the obligatory Latham's visit. We did the obligatory Latham's visit and spent too much money. We then also went over and looked at the boats for sale that we can't afford to buy. And we were coming back down, and the plan was we were just going to nip in here, have a cheeky wee pint because it was really hot, and we wanted something to cool down and refresh with. And then we were going to go back on the river, up the River Ant to it was either Barton Broad, Nettis Head, all that sort of area, or go straight on up to Sow House and go to Thurne Feathers. That was the plan. We kind of got. I told you, I don't do shots, you know. I just don't do shots. I can't do shots, you know. Not in that stuff. That's way too strong for me. Don't hold that against me, you know, please. Right, I've looked after you for a week.
You know what I'm doing then, don't you?
I know what you're doing. I'm just not biting. So yeah, and we were always we nipped in there. You know, we had a pint. You're not putting me off at all. You know, I'm being professional. You know, I'm only saying what I'm saying, and at the time I'm saying it when I mean to say it. You know, so we went down there. We had a pint, and we were, you know, something. We were actually having a bit of a banter with the people behind the bar as well, weren't we? And
let's say they're paid to do it. And they did a good job putting up with it.
Yeah, well, I don't know if their smiles were smiles or grimaces when I walked in, but
let's just say everybody smiles when they see you.
Yeah,
some with you and some at you.
Yeah, just like, oh shit, you know. But
shit.
Yeah, shit. He's here. I thought we were gonna get a week with him, you know, but he actually turned up at the last night. It's like, oh, so yeah. Anyway, as I was saying.
Carry on.
We had a pint and we looked at the menu, and we started looking at our time and thinking it's going to get on a wee bit, you know. And we basically were down to the wire, and it was either Sow House or bust, you know. And yeah, we decided to stay and have a pizza and another cider or a beer, and then we had another cider or a beer. Then we had another cider on a beer. How many did we have? I don't know. In 8 hours, we drank quite a few ciders and quite a few beers. It was, yeah, quite a few bits. So, yeah. And then we came back and we thought, you know something? We've not actually said hi to a lot of people for quite a wee while, you know? He's going to check the receipt for the bill.
We said how many we had. So I'm going to ask you. If you don't want to know the frigging answer, don't ask a frigging question.
Okay.
How many have we had, you said?
Well, okay. You're embarrassing my by continually showing me this rum that I cannot down, okay? So, do me at least one small favour, okay? However number of beers or ciders we've had, can you at least please double it so it makes me look at least slightly hardy?
Maybe. Hmm?
Unless it gets to like 30 or something like that, in which case that would just be ridiculous. Right, what we done? Have you driven the boat up from outside on top deck this week? Dave, we have occasionally five
Yeah.
doubled. So that's we've
No, it's 5. No, that's not doubled.
Is that not
Oh,
doubled?
oops, forgot to do it. Not double it. Sorry.
So, well, I mean, that's actually quite a lot for me. And let's face it, that was strong cider.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I had a whiskey as well. And then we were just leaving. Here's the thing: we were just leaving the Lion, okay? And then Ricky, the owner, came through, right? Okay, and went, how you doing? You know, and introduced him to Paul. Had a wee chat with Ricky. He went away, and I was like, all right, okay, you know. I offered to buy him a pint. He didn't want a pint. I was like, fair enough, you know.
He works in a pub. He's got enough on his hand already.
Well, he was probably. I get the feeling he was still working because he had his chef stuff on, you know. But he went away behind the bar, and I saw him pulling away, you know, with a couple of glasses, and I went, oh well, okay, maybe it's for, I don't know, something's cooking or whatever, you know. And he comes over with these 2 glasses, you know, just wee half pint things, you know. And he said, "Here, try that, exclusive, just for you guys," you know. And it was just like, "What's this?" I said, "Brand new, Norfolk Broad exclusive. Just got it in today. It's not even on sale yet." You know, I was like, "Really?" And we were like, "Wow, all right." And it was called the Spaceman. Was it Spaceman? It's called Spaceman.
Because Greg Wallace would have said, "Wow, what an honour!"
Aye, whoa, what an honour! I was going, yeah. So it was called Spaceman, and it was this American bitter pale ale sort of thing. It was actually all right, wasn't
Wasn't
it?
American.
No, it was American. It was American.
It's brewed locally.
Huh?
Brewed locally.
Was that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
An American pale ale brewed locally.
No. What he said was
it's based on
looked
something.
at this American pale ale that was 5.4%
Yeah.
and locally brewed this 4.6% to get under the price tariff thing, while giving it a lot of flavour. And I have to say, it was good. I don't normally like real ales under 5%, but it was good.
Yeah,
it was good.
It really was. So I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So we had an Norfolk Broad exclusive advance of anybody else. Spaceman liked that. Really did like it. You know, it was good. So I enjoyed that.
Mm.
So and it was we're just coming back here, and typical. You know, I've been on messing about on Facebook and you know what have you all day today, and we're coming back, and honestly,
oh no,
you know, walks out the pub, you know, with my camera. You know, I don't have my camera handy; it's over there at the moment. You know, but Paul, can you go get me my camera? Just
for the sake of it,
for context thing, right?
As a quartermaster, I will do this for you.
Thank you,
Captain.
I appreciate that. Right, this is my camera. This is what I'm vlogging with at the moment. Okay, right. I've had a few issues with cameras this week. One, my original vlog camera has gone bye-bye. It's dead. It's dead. So there's no footage. So yeah. But I walked out the pub, okay, and I'm doing just a mini Darkside, okay, back to the boat, you know,
back to the boat,
right, and you know, that's what I'm looking at, you know, that's my thing, and I've got it up there, you know, and YouTube, and I'm giving all that. As I'm walking out, but of course, it's a lovely day, so people are still sitting out, you know.
And they're having a laugh.
They're
And
having
giggling
out.
away.
I
And
mean,
looking at me
it's
as
a
if
camera with a rat on the top. I mean, come on, you know.
they're looking at me as if saying, "What the fuck?
What the hell is going on here, you know?"
So I just said, right, his psychologist says it helps him, so we just let him do it.
That's not what you told them. That's not what you told them.
No, that's the first lot.
Or was that the first
The
lot?
second lot was a very good one.
Yeah. Okay, so you did that twice to me, right?
I
So,
might have done.
demented idiot here walking down, you know, with a.
So after the first lot, I didn't think that I had enough punch. We're walking past this boat, and some people up top. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? I just said, yeah. His parole officer says it helps him fight the psychotic tendencies, and this guy almost lost a mouthful of wine.
Do I look psychotic? Do I? I mean, really? I mean, honestly. I mean, I know you guys on YouTube haven't seen me for a long time, but do I honestly look psychotic? You know?
The face on was worse.
It was like, honestly.
Like, oh.
We have been getting so many looks and stares and like, what the hell is going on with this boat here and that couple of weird guys, you know? We in fact, actually, okay, here's the thing, right? We came into the Thurne Dyke, we moored up, okay, we went, and it was quite busy, you know, there's some spaces, but it was quite busy, okay? And we went in, we had a pint, okay? And as we came out, we saw some more boats come in and moored up, okay? I never thought of it because what had happened is we'd come in, had a couple of pints, decided we were going to stay. We booked a table, but we wanted to go to the wee Rambler's shop, you know, and have a wee look in there. So we went in there, we bought a couple of things, and I thought, well, rather than hang them up, we'll put them back in the boat. So we walked back out to the boat. More boats were coming down, the dike was filling up. I thought nothing of it, you know. Dropped the stuff. I was doing a wee thing on my vloggedy vlog, you know, or with my camera cam, you know. Dropped everything off, got off, and as we started walking back to the pub, like half an hour later, half the boats in the dike upped and left. And it was just like, what are you trying to say? Are you buggering off because we're going back to the pub? You know, it's just like, really? You know, so yeah. You know. So what was the point of that? I have no idea.
Blunt pencil.
Sorry?
Blunt pencil.
A blunt pencil. We were talking blunt pencil.
No,
okay.
there's no point to it.
Oh no, yes, you were insulting me by calling me a crazy psychotic nutter.
I didn't insult you. I just gave an explanation to the people on the boat.
Indeed. Anyway, what I was saying is, Dave, have you driven the boat from outside on top deck? We have been up there. However, we've not spent as much time up there as I would have liked because, quite frankly, when dealing with the cameras, it's just a lot easier to throw the canopies back and drive from the lower helm. So, despite the glorious weather,
not much driving from the top.
Not much driving from the top. We've been up there for a wee bit here and there, you know, but there's not been much driving from the top. It's mostly been from the lower helm, purely from a vlog stroke camera YouTube point of view.
I'd like to have a go from up there, I think.
You think?
Maybe, yeah. Well, maybe have a go.
Well, maybe let you have a wee shot up there tomorrow. Yeah. If you're nice. Don't insult me anymore.
Yeah, I've got no chance.
Okay, right, he's driving from the lower helm. Okay, all right. Anyway,
if the price is to behave myself, you're well fucked, mate. It ain't gonna happen.
It really is. It really is. Caroline, we are back on the 15th of September. I am back September. I don't know when.
I might see Susan.
I don't know what my date in September is offhand. But
I won't be back. Susan will be back in September.
I'm not getting.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah. Look, I came this week, and the deal was that Susan can go through the rest of the year, knowing that the 2 trips coming up she can go to. So Susan will be here September and December. Yeah, will happen.
That means that, in other words, just now the boat floats through the water like that. that means that in September and December the boat's going to be going through the water like this because of all the prosecco that we'll have to put on board the boat.
Bloody like blame that on Prosecco then. Well, I really didn't
You
know where
didn't.
that was going. I'm thinking,
Seriously, son.
oh my effing good night. I had no clue where that was going then.
Oh man, I'm daft, but even I am not stupid enough to even crack a joke about that. No danger.
I was worried then.
No,
I was worried.
no. It's Prosecco. I was joking. I was Prosecco. So yeah, what am I paying for diesel? Mark, I don't know what I'm paying for diesel at the moment. I fill up at Bolter's Marina in Horning. Last time I was there, I think it was about 150 odd. I don't know if it's dropped since March. Here,
must have done.
Yeah, when I filled up in January, it was 180 a litre. That hurt, by the way. You know, so I don't know what it is at the moment. Bolters, I do believe, is still quite cheap, so we'll have to wait and see. You know, but yeah. Any long walks this week? Yeah, I walked from the top of Thurne. I walked from the top of Thorndike to the Lion. That's a long walk for me. So
no, we have had no long walks.
We have had a long walk.
We have had no long walks.
That's a long walk.
This is the worst flipping week I've had this year for walking.
Are you complaining? Honestly,
no, I'm just answering a question. Wasn't a complaint, just a simple statement.
Simple statement.
Out of all the weeks this year,
right?
This has been the worst for exercise.
Oh yeah, and I will always try to get out of exercise if I possibly can.
We know.
Yes, absolutely.
No, sure.
When you're on abroad in September, I don't know exactly the exact date. I'll need to figure that all out. But yeah, I'm quite sure everybody will know when I'm floating around. It's just part of the course. Raymond, good evening, Russell. Good to see Paul down for a relaxing week. Yep. He is down. It's only took him like 12, 14 months or something.
It's been about 3 attempts, hasn't it? It's just the way it's gone.
It's just the way it's gone. It's just the way it's gone. But yeah. But you've had a good time, haven't you? You know?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's good.
It's been good. A good laugh.
Oh yeah.
Great weather. You know.
Oh, cracking weather. Yeah.
And I'll tell you this. What was that crossing like on Brain Water?
Oh yeah.
Talk about I mean, it wasn't
full speed ahead and fuck the icebergs.
Yeah, it wasn't a rough crossing, but it was a bouncy crossing.
Bouncy.
It was a bouncy crossing.
I've never driven across Braden before ever.
Yeah, but
nine. We hit 9 knots. Nine breathtaking miles an hour.
9 miles an hour. You know, but it was so bouncy that I actually had to clean all my windows the next day because all the salt was all covered. I mean, it was literally, it was splashing all over the place.
Yeah,
really good. You know, it was really good. Actually, like a bit of a good bounce. You know, so yeah, that was fantastic. So Chris,
not with me.
Well, it was fantastic with you. Oh,
no, I'm saying you're not having a bounce with me.
No, I'm not having a bounce with you. You know, fuck it off. You know, no. Right, Chris. Hi, Russell. Claire says hi. We had a drink with yourself and Susan in the pub on your last trip. The old bout you couldn't keep up with. Hope you're having a fabulous time. Yes, Chris.
Susan outdid you, did she?
Susan outdid.
That's a yes.
That was Chris and Claire that we met up with in March. I actually took a photo of the infamous red telephone box outside the Lion.
That one.
That one. I'm not going to go on about exactly why that was a wee bit infamous at the moment, but Chris, Claire, Paul, we know why it's infamous. I took a photo of it, and we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much. Evening, Russell. Good to see the beer has been. Oh yes, the beer has been flowing. The whiskey has been flowing. The rum is steadily flowing, although
hurry up, man.
A lot, man. Don't stop. Don't let me stop.
No, come on, man.
I'm not drinking as fast as you. No danger.
Yeah, but there's slow and there's like slow.
Well, this is slow. If you want another shot, you go.
No, come on.
No, I'm not down.
I would feel guilty if I left you behind.
No,
I can't do it. No,
I'm not having anything after this. That's it. This is my last. So feel free, knock yourself out. I'm the one that's going to have to run around bloody cleaning crap off this
No,
boat.
you're not.
Well,
No, you're not, because you're going to be skivvy doing all the hard work outside.
Yes,
so
I
don't
am.
give me that crap. Oh, I'm going to be the one. Like a lot of bollocks, that is.
There are advantages to being the admiral.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
I'm actually
no,
just
but-
happy. I'm one up from Bilge right now, so
Oh
I'm
yeah,
happy.
oh yeah. We have officially knighted him. We had a sword and he was kneeling down, and we have the this is. I should actually point out. Okay, right. You know how it is I, Russell, the
Hang
admiral.
on. I'd like to point out.
Yeah, point out.
Okay.
You know how it's like Russell, the admiral. We've got Rachel, the cat lady. You know, she's the lassie that looks after my cat for me.
She is part of the team that makes it possible by
She-
looking after
yeah,
the cat.
she's not-
And she is part of the team.
Yes, she is not always seen on the vlogs,
No.
but she is an important part of the team. And I will not have anybody say anything other than just because you don't see them doesn't mean to say that they're not an important part.
True.
You know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely
Yeah.
do.
So, yeah. So Rachel, the cat lady, she's
You lost the plot, haven't you?
yeah,
You lost
absolutely.
it.
Then we've
Don't
got
let me cut you off.
then we've got Susan, Princess of the Broads, Queen of Prosecco,
My
and official
gorgeous wife.
yes, and official toilet reviewer, and you may be well. I'm not going to go there. About toilet reviews.
Yeah, they're a bit shit.
Well, apparently, from what I've heard of your toilet reviews of the Thunder toilets coming up in the January thing.
Oh, crikey. Yeah, we might have done the odd one. Oh,
Yeah.
We did.
But
yeah.
You've not seen it yet, but apparently it's bad. I've not even seen it because I've been told it's bad. So yeah, let's not go there. But now we have officially knighted. We had the whole ceremony, kneeling and everything like sword. We have officially knighted Paul as the quartermaster. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I suppose as the sun goes down, we had the sword and everything. Yeah, we had the sword and everything, and we actually knighted him the quartermaster. So this is Paul, the quartermaster,
Purveyor of rum.
purveyor of rum.
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 You got that wrong then. Sure, you said wum.
No, I said rum.
You did it again.
I said rum. Purveyor of rum.
Rum.
Aye, rum. I don't know. What was that?
Rum with an R. Rum.
Aye, rum.
Oh.
Rum.
You said, what do you say? It's like wum.
Rum. It's
No,
rum.
Rum, not wum.
It's rum.
That was better.
No.
Why did you get it around that time and wrong all the other times?
I'm taking the piss out of you.
That's all right then.
Anyway, are you calling me an old boat, Paul?
Who's that?
That would be the princess.
An old boat?
Never. How
Ever.
did you get that? No. Chris's Boston beat Russell's. Chris's Boston beat Russell's. I can't even say that sober, let alone try to say that fast. What does that mean? Boat, not Boston. Oh, Chris's boat
see now.
Russell's.
No.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, we will never, ever, ever show that footage because drag racing on the Norfolk Broads rivers is not allowed and it's not nice. And you put single shaft against twin shafts and you don't do that sort of thing ever at all. And I have never, ever drag raced boats whatsoever at all. Ever. Never. So he couldn't have beat my boat at all.
I would never call Susan an old boat. Never.
Are you I don't even know what we're talking about.
Maybe
Maybe it's because was it the Prosecco?
No, I don't know.
No?
But I'm suddenly a little bit scared.
I'm a little bit scared as well.
We're because
scared,
yeah,
aren't we? Yeah.
and on that cue, it's time to call it a good night. So I hope you've enjoyed this live Darkside. We're going away and right a will.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what we're talking about, and I know we didn't call you an old boat. No, we definitely didn't. Absolutely not.
Finish your rum.
I am finished.
Could be the last one ever.
It probably will be. I'm going to save it. Oh man, but yeah. So is there anything else actually we need to say? We're only coming back for a quick cup of tea.
Russell, we didn't need to say anything to start with.
Well,
we're just dribbling on about it.
Oh, that's what we were talking about earlier. Oh man,
finish your rum.
Yes, no, we're not.
Yeah,
I'm going to do the rum, but before I forget, I can't because listen, it was 30 minutes ago, and if I don't say it now, it'll be another 30 minutes before I remember again. Right, so here we are, okay? We have left Thurne. Well, no, we've not left Thurne. We're still sitting at Thurne. We've left the line, and we're walking up Thurne, right?
Oh, crikey, yes.
And we've got the camera, okay, right? And I'm talking, and I'm doing a wee sort of a mini Darkside, and he's all the boaters are sitting outside,
like what the fuck's he doing?
What the hell's he doing? Yeah. This guy's insulting the hell out of me. But the question is, the point is why are they all outside? I'll tell you why they were outside. Because the sunset this evening at Thurne was unbelievable. I mean, honestly, the sun was huge. It was really low down, and it was like getting really close to the horizon. And it was gorgeous, and it was a beautiful night and blue skies. And it was a cracking sunset.
I'll post a pic straight after this.
Yeah. Well, on the Facebook group.
On the Facebook
group. So you have to join Admiral's Adventures on Facebook, in order to see that sort of thing. But and the way it was settling tonight was that it was going to be perfectly framed with the sun setting behind the mill, and we were at the correct angle to get a stunning photo of the sunset beside whatever Thurne Mill. And I was gonna.
I did.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad because here I am. I'm walking up the dike. I've got my camera, okay, and I'm thinking, it's fantastic. Excuse me a wee second. I've got to take a photo. I pull my phone out, right? Set the camera, set it up, zoom in a little bit. It was a bit difficult, but I got there. Zoomed in. Right? I'm still talking. To the camera, right?
Was that no? I was holding the camera on, though.
Oh yeah, because I asked you to hold the camera because I could. So he's holding the camera, right? I'm still talking to the camera, right? And I've got the phone up there, and I'm zooming in, and I'm just perfect. And I'm up a wee bit, and I'm down. I'm trying to get rid of the boats, but trying to perfectly frame the perfect shot. Frame, not frame the perfect shot of Thurne Mill and the sunset. And I'd got it. I'd got it.
It was there.
It took a good minute or two, but it was there. And I went to hit the button, and as I hit the button, the fucking battery died. It was like, seriously? Like, really? Honestly?
Really?
I was pissed, by the way. I was really pissed.
You were a little bit chuntery.
Yeah. So, needless to say, I had a small rant to the cameras, Went away and did my ropes and loosened my ropes slightly because they were a wee bit tight because we weren't expecting to be here this long. And I sent him to go and do.
Was that just before or just after I told him about your parole officer?
That was after.
Okay.
That was after. So, yeah. So I've not seen the photos. The sunset was actually gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to seeing the photos later. So yeah, that's what we were talking about half an hour ago. So yeah.
Finish your room.
Chris Fulton's comment. Right. Okay, right. I've got it. Right. Are you ready?
Oh,
Okay.
hey, I was born ready.
Right. I'm gonna try and explain it. It's me, so bear with me. Right. Chris says, "Hey Russell." Claire says, "Hi. We had a drink with yourself and Susan in the pub on your last trip. The old bout you couldn't keep up with. Laugh out loud. Hope you're having a fabulous time." The princess is saying, "Are you calling me an old boat, Paul?" No,
Oh,
it wasn't Paul. It was Chris that was saying the old, because once again I couldn't keep up with. Well, I can't keep up with a princess. I can't keep up with anybody. I'm such a lightweight. So that's what I think she's actually referring to. So it's not actually you. We're off the hook. We're not calling her an old boat. It's Chris that's calling her an old boat.
thank fuck for that. I was really scared. Oh my god, have I called Susan an old boat? I'm going to do
We
it.
haven't done.
Oh,
No, we're fine. Chris. Da, 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 da. Oh man, I think I need to go to bed.
I think you need to finish your rum.
I do need to finish my.
Hey, do you want a Sambuca shot?
No,
You bet you do, really.
No.
You do, really. More comments.
Robert, are you
Finish
gonna?
the rum, for fuck's sake. Finish it. Tell
Robert,
him, down in one.
Robert,
Tell him.
Are you gonna drink that
Finally.
rum?
Oh, thank you. That's somebody else. Oh my good night. He actually had a drink in his hand today. Right, tell me if I'm lying here. Tell me if I'm lying. He actually had a drink in his hand and stuck his little finger out at somebody that passed in a boat. Now, is that a truth or is that a lie?
I cannot lie. I was disgusted at myself. But we were going down the river.
Yeah, what I meant, right, let's change the subject now.
No, context. It's all about context. We were leaving Potterheim, and we poured a cheeky wee rum, and somebody passes. You know what you do? You just give us a wee wave and what have you, And now Paul's driving, and I'm standing up there, and I've got my hand on the roof.
He's driving the boat into him.
Huh?
He's driving the boat into him. Driving.
Helming the boat, I should have said. Helming the boat.
No, that's right,
Helming the boat, driving the boat, just the same thing.
Driving.
Okay. He's doing butty stuff, And I'm standing up there, I'm just keeping an eye on things, and I was doing a wee vlog, and keeping my cameras have been pissing me off the last couple of days, really, I've been messing about with them, something chronic.
We're bitching about anything.
Yeah, I really have, Anyway, you know how every time somebody passes by, you give them a wee wave, usually, if I've got, I'll just go like that. Well, I caught myself, wee rum in hand, and I just went like that, just like I was just like, and
He looked at me. You looked at me. I looked at you. Did you just do that?
I went, "Oh, I'm so sorry," because he teased me that like, "Oh, you can't do shots. You've got to stick your pinky out." I said, "Don't stick my pinky out." Absolutely not. Well, I bloody just caught myself doing that today. And just like, I just turned to him and said, "Paul, I feel so dirty. I feel so disgusting."
I was upset. I mean, I've been taking the piss, but like openly to just like little pinky fingers. Just
like,
my goodness.
What? That's probably one reason why I wanted to go and like bury my sorrows in a cider at the Lion. I need to man up again. Give me a cider.
You need to man up. Just one shot. Just
one
shot.
I've had one shot. I cannot drink it. I don't like it. It's too strong. I can barely drink. How long does it take me to drink this? I should have had the
in ages.
I should have had the Sambuca. I'd have maybe drunk that a wee bit quicker. Still a wee bit.
Oh man!
I told you.
Look, even on there it says.
Are you going to drink a like Dave? Dave says we're off the hook. Even Dave agrees we're off the hook. So.
Okay.
Anyway, you and Chris raced on the river. The word boat was supposed to be boat. For fuck's sake, then Paul said, "Has Susan beaten the animal?" Hence my comment. I'm denying that race ever happened. We don't race on the Broads. at all.
I never saw a race.
No.
And I got 47 independent witnesses in different countries that can all swear I was not where you said I was.
And you witnessed no racing whatsoever.
What racing?
Yeah. There was no racing whatsoever.
No.
We don't race, do we, Chris?
No.
That's what I meant. Our old 1978 boat, not Susan. You rum-filled guys. Claire is on my phone now. Listen to you both, and it's made her day. Rum-filled, cider-filled, sambuca-filled, beer-filled, whiskey-filled. I think we've just pretty much filled with everything today.
Give the people what they want. Drink the rum. Let's have the strong stuff.
Right. You do realise that once this is done, okay, I'm going to call it a night because it's too late, and I really, I know, I'm such a lightweight. I'm just calling it a night. So it was only supposed to be a wee quick, hello, how are you doing?
Oh yeah,
you know.
All right.
All right.
Do you realise how like Justin, Mr. Tumble sounds when he goes, hello? It's just like Mr. Tumble.
I don't
Has
know.
anybody else got,
I don't know. I don't know who
has
this
anybody
Mr. Tumble
got
is.
kids who watches Justin, aka Mr. Tumble, go, hello? Just like Russell. Come on, somebody has to have seen it. Somebody.
I have no idea.
Susan knows exactly what I'm on about.
Oh, say hi. Oh, Chris says, okay, right, Claire, you know who you are? Hello. Hello, Claire. How are you?
Oh, that sounds so like Mr. Tumble. That's scary.
Listen, I don't know if you guys, Chris and Claire, are around later on this year. Send me a message. I'll maybe get an opportunity to meet up next time, and hopefully, well, let's just say that not as much cider will be consumed next time, and I might get
Prosecco though.
not as much. No. Let me finish. Not as much cider will be consumed next time, and we might get a wee tour of the boat after all. You know. So yeah, Claire, honestly, Chris, I hope you guys are keeping okay. And sorry you weren't around this week, but hopefully we'll catch up again later in the year if you're around.
You will.
Yeah.
I won't.
Okay. You know something? It's going to be completely the other way now, isn't it?
What?
You know?
What? Don't know what you're on about. What are you on about?
Well, before it was just like, Susan constantly wanting to get away.
Like, it still is.
Yeah, no.
That's not changed.
No, but let me finish. Susan was constantly saying, I want to go away, I want to go away, I want to go away, blah, blah, blah. I get that, obviously I understand that. But now you've been away, it's going to be like...
I've been away before.
Yeah, I know. But it's just going to be like, I'm not gone.
Don't judge me by your standards.
I'm not judging you. I can't judge...
Yes, you are.
I can't judge
you are implying that I will change my mind.
No. I never did say that. I didn't say that.
No, you didn't say it. You implied it.
No.
You didn't say it.
Well, if that was the implication, that was not what I was implying. Because
so what the fuck are you saying then?
Well, I'm saying, right, okay, I'm taking two sides of a coin. Okay?
But what the hell are you saying, man?
I'm saying I don't know what I'm saying because I'm saying nothing because I'm babbling rubbish.
Oh, I can accept that. Okay.
Because
so basically, situation normal.
It's situation normal because I've had too much to drink.
Rum?
I know I don't want another rum.
Sambuca?
No, I don't want another sambuca. I'm going to drink my cup of tea that's been sitting there getting cold.
Well, you enjoy that. Look, the whole point for you making a nice hot cup of tea so you can sit for hours and watch it get cold before he drinks it. That's Russell. It's okay.
And I can drink. Yeah, I'll tell you this. I was properly disgusted, by the way. Remember that time that we had to throw the cup of tea away?
You were a bit upset about that.
I was very, very upset about that. Okay.
Hey, but as quartermaster, I provided you with a replacement.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. After I had my rant about it, he made a cup of tea. Obviously, lovely weather. First thing in the morning. First thing you do when you get up is throw the canopy back.
Actually, second thing. The first thing was have a wee.
I would second that. So yeah, have a wee.
Just saying, you know,
Have a wee.
let's get it right.
No, actually, okay. Well, if you want to do a list of priorities, have a wee, get the kettle on, open the canopy. There you go. Right. So we've done all that. We got ourselves organised. We set off down the river. Excuse me. That was that rum coming back on me. That is a lovely rum.
Just some more.
No, thank you.
Okay.
So we're heading down,
You sure?
and I said, Paul, no, seriously. I mean, honestly, Paul, have a rum.
No.
No.
I'm not going. No, if you're not going.
No. I'm
looking like, wait, let me down.
I'm not stopping you from
You can't
having
be
one.
drinking with a friend. It's not worth it.
I'm not stopping
Yes,
you
you
from
are.
having. I'm not stopping
Yes,
you
you
from
are.
having a rum. You have a rum if you want a
If
rum.
you don't want a rum, I'm not going to have a rum.
Put it this way, okay? Right? Have you had a whiskey?
No, but I had a pint of beer. So
No,
it was
but
strong. More units.
Yeah.
There were 2.4 units in what you had. In
No,
what I had,
No.
yes, there were.
What was
It
the
was
strength of your? What was the strength of yours?
What you had was 25 centilitres with 40%, which is 2.5 units. I had 5.9% pint, which is approximately 3.2 units. So don't give me that shite.
Well, wait a minute. What was the strength of your pint?
5.9%.
Right, and what was the strength of the pear cider that I was drinking?
Oh, that actually was a 7. Yeah, but you didn't bring them into the conversation, did you?
No, but I'm saying I've had more alcohol, you know. So you probably need another rum just to get your alcohol level up to me, because I've had, over the course of my pints and my whiskey, you know, we have I mean, on the boat we have matched Sambuca for Sambuca, rum for rum, beer for beer. You know, when we got to the Lion,
do you know what?
we diverged.
Do you know what? I actually think the math works in your favour on that one.
Yeah. So
do you know what? I'll give you that one.
Right. So have a rum. Catch up with me. Have a rum.
You don't want to rum.
Well, have a
Have a
Sambuca.
Or
Have a straw. Have a straw. Go on. Show everybody that you can down an 80% proof straw.
You know I can.
I know you can, but prove it.
Do you know what? Just to make you happy.
You know, the worst of it is he actually wants to do it. You know, he just needs that little wee.
I don't.
But yeah, 80% proof rum. You know.
Cheers, people. Nice stuff. Good, lovely flavour. Cheers.
Cheers. God damn! How did he do that?
That's nice.
Bloody hell! It's like, holy crap, man! You know. Oh. I must admit, I really did want to like that, because it smells quite nice, but I just can't drink it. Honestly, I just can't drink it. The woods I quite like to savour it.
That's Demerara sugar base, so that's got that brown sugar Demerara taste to it.
Yeah, it's good. But I feel like I was talking to something, but went off on a tangent, which wouldn't be
talking to something.
Talking about something, but went off on a tangent. But there you go. That's just like part of the course, isn't it? Anyway, hold on a second. Let me just catch up here. I've said hi to Claire. Honestly, we've got to meet up. You would like Chris and Claire, by the way, definitely.
Absolutely.
Dave Allen coffee, tea at the moment.
Dave Allen.
Princess, I have. Chris and Claire, think you need some more details. No, Chris and Nicola's UK Cav, I absolutely definitely do not need rum. He's had some more rum. That's yeah.
Tell him he needs more rum.
No. Mr. Tumble. However, having said that,
who mentioned Mr. Tumble?
That would be the princess, Susan. So Mr. Tumble. Or it'd be like Susan, Mr. Tumble. I'm so Mr. Tumble. That's what she'll be referring to.
Yes, you can knock your tea back.
Yeah. However, what I will say this, okay? Right.
So Mr. Tumble.
Yeah.
So Mr.
Tumble.
Thank you, Susan.
I got it.
Thank you. Thank you for backing me up. I appreciate that.
What I will say, okay, is that I did surprise them. Okay, because I have gone on so much of that. I can't down shots. I don't do shots. I just can't down. I just don't have the capacity to.
Capacity 20 centilitres.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's that I just
You just chicken shit.
I just can't open my.
Hey, you can down a pint enough. Just do it.
I'm gonna
Just-
say something. Okay. Don't do it. What you're gonna do. Okay. I just don't have the capacity to open up my throat and swallow a great deal very quickly.
Oh, fuck for that.
Don't do it, because I know what you're thinking.
I'm not.
Right?
I'm not. La la la.
La la
I'm
la
not
la la.
thinking it.
Right. However, okay. Oh, it gets worse. Actually, if I keep this story up. However, right. Having said that, we all know that I don't do shots. I just can't do them. You know.
Apparently, he prefers to swallow.
However,
You did say that, didn't you?
however,
You did,
look,
didn't you?
no,
Admit
no,
it.
I don't have the capacity to open my throat to swallow a lot of liquid.
You said you preferred to swallow.
No, I don't have the capacity
No, the
to
other day you
enable me.
I can't remember the context, but you said you preferred to swallow.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, right. Well, we're not definitely
No,
not.
yeah, when were they calling?
Okay, well, I'm not going there because I can't remember that. I must have maybe had way too much, you know. So let's not go there. Right. Anyway, so we all know I can't do shots. I don't do shots. I just can't. You know. End of story. It's something about the fiery nature. You know. I just can't open my throat and it just constricts. And that end of story. That's why I can drink this very quickly. I can't drink that very quickly. However, okay, we had a little excursion down to London a couple of a month or so ago.
Oh yeah, that was cool, wasn't it? Yeah.
We
yeah.
had now obviously I couldn't film it for YouTube or anything like that. But if you were following my adventures on the Facebook.com/Admiral's Adventures, just had to get that in. Sorry, thank you. You would have seen that we went to the War of the Worlds immersive experience down in London.
Good. It was good.
And what a weekend that was. That was an amazing weekend. However, we paid for the VIP package.
Yeah.
Okay. And it came with a whole lot of bits and pieces and everything. And I would highly recommend, if you are going to make the trek to the experience, it's not cheap, the VIP package,
If you're gonna go for it,
but it's
just
worth it.
go for
It is
it.
worth
Yeah.
it. You know, you actually, it doesn't seem like you got a lot, but if you're there for the day, it's definitely worth it. We had a fantastic time, you know.
It was a good
But
time.
halfway through it, okay, at the intermission, you end up
the
in
red weed bar.
You end up in the red weed bar, okay. And if you pay the VIP package, you get a free cocktail, you know. And we were enjoying this cocktail, weren't we?
Oh,
But as we were there talking to the barman about what is actually in this cocktail, blah 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 blah. And I mean, I think it was actually prosecco based, wasn't it? He said. I'm pretty sure he said it was prosecco based.
I know.
They had these shots.
Susan would know.
Yeah, yeah. If it had anything to do with prosecco, I'm sure. But they had these shots, and they were only about £4, and I've no idea what was in them, but it was shots, you know. And thanks to Caroline Bell, I might not be able to down shots, but I'm actually enjoying shots. So I thought, oh well, you know, since we're having a cocktail, let's get 3 shots. So
Susan says, Wood's Old Navy rum, Chris. It's very nice.
Oh,
Absolutely.
oh, I will get round to that just momentarily. I'm telling a story here. Please don't interrupt me. Okay.
Me interrupt.
Yeah. So anyway, I get
I'd never interrupt you.
I get the 3
I'll let you go
cocktails.
on with things.
Absolutely. And I see these shots,
I
and
don't
they're only
interrupt you.
£4, and they're called antidotes, and I've no idea what's in them. You know?
I've never interrupted you.
So I'm just going to keep ignoring you, by the way, because I know what you're doing.
Keep going. Don't let me stop you.
So anyway, so I get 3 of these, and
That's 2.
I
That's
get
2. That is, by the way.
I get 3 of these antidote shots, put them all down, and I was like, okay, right, I'm not sure. So I take a tentative sort of sip, and it was just like, it was a really sort of like
It was weird.
It was quite a creamy thing. It was like almost like Bailey's or something like that. And I just upended the whole lot. And all I can remember is just looking over and like Paul and Susan was just like, "Did you just do that?" You know, it's just like bloody lovely. Try it. And they tried, and yeah, we ended up getting another round of shots actually, didn't we?
Another round or three.
How we weren't rat-ass by the time we got back to the hotel, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, we were drinking pints of what they call Thunder Child.
Yeah,
We had a
wacky,
cocktail at the interval, 2 shots each. Then we were back out at the end of it, and we got into the VIP area where we had more pints, prosecco. Then we changed a free drink with a dinner because it was a VIP package. We upgraded that to more cocktails, like big fancy cocktails. And then we had some more pints, and it was just like, oh, unbelievable. But War of the Worlds, I mean, I've never screamed so much at anything. It was hilarious, and it was funny, and it was brilliant.
If I wanted to insult girls, I'd say you scream like a girl, but I do not want to insult girls.
No, I believe that there was once or twice I really did. Did I really just sound like that?
What's the name of that common thing? I'm not into this so much. I've heard it because Susan loves War of the World. Susan loves it. So I've heard it, but I don't know the story. What's the name of that common?
Oh, at the start, Horsell Common.
Horsell Common, right? Horsell Common. You can see the
heat
rays coming down, and on the ground were these strips, and along these like
it was like fire. It was like
4 or 5 foot lengths of strip. This like flame shot up. Well, Susan jumped back something chronic. I mean, talk about the moment was good. It was spot on.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It was good. It was really good, you know. So yeah, that was basically that was my shot. You know, I can down shots, but it has to be creamy and not.
Baileys?
I don't like Baileys, so I don't know what's in the shot.
You don't like Baileys?
I don't like Baileys.
Don't you like Baileys? It's creamy though.
No.
Oh, Baileys is good.
Right, and we're walking, as I would say. What's the so yeah? Didn't you and Robin have a race? Dave, I will never I would never say that we had a race. We had a scientific experiment to see if wood or GRP boats with the same engine accelerated up to 5 miles an hour, you know, faster. And I would never condone going more than 5 miles an hour on Barton Broad. So yes, we didn't have a race. We didn't have a race at all, Dave.
Hey,
you know?
Why didn't you do it on Barton Broad? Braden thingy next time.
We could do Braden Water. I mean, Braden Water. I would do anything on Braden Water.
Do it there. You know? Then you can do it.
Over
what you were not
over an extended period of time.
Do what you were not allowed to do last time.
Chris says, Claire says you're her hero. Wow.
Who's her hero?
Claire. I'm Claire's hero.
Absolutely. Why?
Why do I feel I need to put on a cape? You know.
Like, why?
That's Claire. Please no.
It's to match the fact that he's got his underpants on outside his trousers, probably.
Probably, yeah.
We don't want him to show you.
Oh dear, that's bad. Oh, I don't actually know what to say. I don't actually know what to say to that. All I can say is
you're gobsmacked, are you?
I am
Russell,
a bit.
Just take it. However unbelievable.
I'm a giver, not a taker.
However unbelievable it might be, just take it.
We are descending very badly into sexual innuendo for the last 6 hours, by the way. No. It's been terrible. Right, anyway, so yes, thank you, Claire. And I don't know what I've done to deserve that, but thank you. Okay, but yeah, hope to see you guys, and maybe I'll if I see you later on this year, I'll allow your, to buy you a pint. Say thank you. Okay, right, there you go. He can knock his tea back. Yes, I really can. You know, especially when it's been sitting there for an hour. You know,
It's
because
cold.
yes, because we were only supposed to be here for like 15
He
minutes
he
before
loves
bed.
having a
Yeah.
hot cup of tea made for him.
Yeah. Chris, Claire is a rum drinker. She would like to know which rum you're drinking. Right. The first one.
Okay. The weak one.
The 57% one.
All right.
You know,
Claire,
is
let's just.
Woods 100 is the weak one. That's 57%. It's a
Proof
navy
Spirit.
Rum. It's navy rum. It's actually very nice, but it's strong.
Tesco, 22 quid a bottle.
Yeah. The other one that he had is called Straw. That's 80% proof. It smells nice, but I can't drink it.
That's nice. It's got a lovely caramel taste to it.
Yeah.
With a bit of a afterkick.
Yeah. And prepare to have your head go bang.
Nah.
You know? But yeah, I can't drink. I have tried the Straw. I struggled with it. I really struggled to drink it. It's so it's too strong. It's too strong. So yeah, Dave, it's a drinking match. Oh well, yeah. Susan goes swallow. Oh well, there. Woods Old Navy rum, Chris is very nice. Dave Allen's, yeah. So yeah. Right, so well, we've caught up. Right, I think we should actually call it a night because that's like we're only supposed to be here for 15 minutes. We're knocking on an hour and 15 minutes.
Man, what?
It's knocking on 11 o'clock already.
Flipping neck.
And it flies, honestly.
Past my bedtime.
Yeah, way past my. It's about 2 hours past my bedtime.
Believe me, being as ugly as I am, I need my beauty sleep. You can believe it, can't you?
I 100% believe it. Yeah, yeah. And we've got a bit of a not an early start, but we need to go back to the marina and get crap sorted. You know, because we need to.
I've got to make sure that I do everything I've been told by Susan and make sure you clean the inside of the boat properly.
I will.
No slacking.
I will promise to clean the inside of the boat properly. Yeah.
Said on camera now.
Yeah.
You have to not just with a clean surfaces, everything inside the windows, outside the windows. I'm going to do the whole boat outside. I will do the whole boat.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving it to you.
I promise that by the time the next owner comes on board this boat, the interior of the boat will be lovely and clean.
No, I promise to clean the boat. You're not leaving it clean as you fucking lazy bastard.
I never said anything about the fact that I let the cleaner do it. I said it would be lovely and clean before the next owner comes on.
I know, as I teach Daniel, when people make promises, it's a life lesson. This one. Listen to what people don't say. That's the key.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
You're just not in the right league, mate. There. What?
I can't say it.
I can't quite read it from that distance.
I think we've just been insulted.
Snooty Battyhead says, "You both need your beauty sleep." Thank you. I love you too. But I think you're right, Susan. I think that's we've been told, haven't we?
Yeah, we really, because like I say, I'm actually wanting to leave here 9 o'clock sharp. No excuses.
Good job you're not still talking, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Because I want to, and actually, I might even have another cup of tea or take a cup of tea to bed. But I want to leave it here 9 o'clock sharp so we can get back to the marina for about 11. Give ourselves a good 2-3 hours to clean down the boat, pack up the car with as much stuff as possible. You know. So yeah, I just basically pop by, say hi. Hope you've all enjoyed. Well, those on YouTube won't have seen much lately, but it's all coming. It is all coming. I'm still
eventually
around.
When he finally gets off his arse, stops messing around, doing nothing in the evening, in the hours he has after work, while he's not looking after his family, and gets his editing done.
They
You know,
are.
man,
they-
you know
they
what?
are
If you had,
sitting- I've got
if you
the
had,
footage.
if you had kids, I'd understand it. Oh no, I live on my own. Oh yeah. No, oh, I don't have any time after work.
Yeah, but
no,
I do
no,
work.
no.
I do work 12 to 14. I
Whatever,
work
Trev,
12 to 14
whatever.
hours, 6 to
Yeah,
7 days a week.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
And I've got a very sick, old, demanding, grumpy cat at the moment. That's just.
Did the cat learn it from you?
He really did,
Okay,
actually.
right.
Yeah. Well, 19 years living with me. How would you be?
Fucking grumpy.
I rest my point. There you go.
No argument.
Right. Okay. So we were just popping by just to say that I am still here. We've had a great week, actually. Surprisingly, because I've been having to put the factor 50 on pretty much the second I got up, I'm not that tanned. You know,
Yeah,
this one is really tanned.
But we haven't got burnt.
No, we've not got burned.
No.
You know, so I've tried probably about the first time I've come away, you know, and not got burned. So yeah, we're taking it easy. We're being a thing. But I am going to go away for. Well, we're going to go away for now. We're going to get sorted. Hope you've enjoyed this little wee impromptu Darkside or mini Darkside or whatever you want to call it.
Not really in full form. Not full.
It's not a proper Darkside. No. If we'd actually done it, maybe about 11 o'clock. Say if we'd done it, about 6, 7 o'clock.
If you'd not been a lightweight, and had a couple of more rums.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. I did a TikTok earlier in the line. You know, I don't know what anybody else thinks of it, but I thought it was hilarious. You know, and I would have done another TikTok coming up the bloody Thurne Dyke. You know, with all those people just watching. You know, but that would have been like, yeah, you know. So I think somebody was definitely very glad when I went like that, take a photo of the sunset and the battery died.
Yep.
Yeah. So I even got him on a TikTok video. It's quite hilarious. So yeah. Oh, by the way, just in case you didn't know, I am on Facebook. Personally, I have got a Facebook group page, Admiral's Adventures. I am on Instagram under, I think it's Admiral's Adventures. I am on Twitter. I tend not to post on Twitter though, unfortunately. I just can't get to hand with Twitter, and I am messing around with TikTok a little bit. Not much in the way of Broads videos, but I just have a wee mess around with TikTok every so often. So yeah, so that's all my sort of social media, you know. And how is it everybody else does all that and get lots of money and can retire and make a living out of it, and I can't?
Because they're good.
They're fuck you, pal. By the way, you know, you're not coming away ever again. What the hell? Right. Anyway, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the November trip will get posted soon. Sorry about the delay. I am trying. It's, you know, and hopefully I'll get them all up soon. In the meantime, we're gonna go away. We're gonna get settled down for the night. Oh,
Thanks, Chris. Glad you've had a laugh.
Oh, thanks, Chris. Cheers, mate. Yeah, it has actually been a bit of a giggle. In fact, actually, the whole night's been. It's just.
Can I just say, I always, every time I look at you, it makes me smile.
Now, understand this when I say this, okay? He gets it, okay? So when I turn around and say, fuck you, he knows that I know what he's actually saying there, you know? Speaking of which, here's something that you don't know yet, but it's coming here. So just for you guys, here, I'm going to close it with our new saying, okay? So I hope you've all enjoyed it. We'll catch you all later. So in the meantime, it's a goodbye from me.
And it's a good night from him.
Cheers!